All right, hello once again, Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College, and as part of the Rankin Technical College AWD 1000 Web Development Technologies course, I've been creating a series of video presentations that are based on the Mozilla Developer Network Learn Web Development series. I'm currently in the client-side JavaScript frameworks, and we're talking React, and I seem to have made one or more mistakes. So I backed up to the last one, and I don't think the mistake is in there. So I'm going to jump back into the one I'm in now, and I think this is where I've made the mistake. So add the edit task function inside of your app component in the same place as the other ones. And I think I've got that in there, but let's double check. So that would be an app.js, and it would be my edit task. There it is. Edit task, task new name, const if it equals, return, set tasks. That actually looks correct to me. Pass edit task into our to-do components as a prop. So that was another thing we had to add into here. Edit task, that's good. Now open the to-do.js. This is where it started to fall apart a little bit. Import React in our use state, done that. Inside, we'll now use this to set an is editing inside the top. So I've got that right there. All right, now we're going to have to rethink. So we needed that editing template and our view template, and I've copied those in there directly. There was the there's our editing template, form, div, etc., etc. And there's our view template. It might make it a little easier if I move that over there. All right, there was the view template, done that. The where it started to go to hell, so to speak, was in this conditional rendering. So change the return statement that was inside of here. So I commented all of that out and changed it to this. That should be okay. All right. Your browser should render all tasks just like before. To see the editing template, you'll have to change the default it is editing from false to true in your code. For now, we'll just look at it. Okay. So, like I said, this is where I think it started to blow up a little bit. Update the edit button in the view template. So I'm not sure if I did the right one in the right place. So this is the view template. And that's the edit. Name, span, type equal button, on click. See, that's not in there. So I don't know if I did it in the wrong one. So let's look down in here. So, and that's the view template. Yeah. So did I do it in the other one? So I'm going to grab this, go to the view template, which is down here. Find the edit button. And I'm going to replace everything that was there with this. All right. Now we'll add the same on-click handler to the cancel button. Update the cancel button in the editing template. So there's the delete. What's that one? There's. So we want to go to the editing one. We want to find the cancel. Type equal button. Class name equal button to do cancel. On click. Set editing Now that's true. So I'm just going to grab all of this code, copy it, update the edit button in the view template so that it looks like this. I think that's what we already did. Yeah, that's done. Okay. Update the cancel in the editing button, in the editing template like this. All right. So we are in the editing template. This is the cancel. All of this stuff over. And that over. Okay. With this code in place, you should be able to press edit and cancel buttons to toggle between the templates. I'm hoping it didn't break anything. Okay. Good. All right. The next step is to actually make the editing functionality work. So in other words, once we go in and we choose a to edit, and we edit it, and we save it, it should replace the existing one. All right. Much of what we're about to do will mirror the work we did in form.js. As the user types in our new input field, we need to track the text they enter. Once they submit the form, we need to use a callback prop to update our state with the new name of the task. We'll start by making a new hook for storing and setting the name. Still in to-do.js, put the following underneath the existing hook. All right. Next, create a handle change function that will set the new name. Put this underneath the hooks, but before the templates. Now we'll update our editing templates input field, setting a value attribute of new name and binding our handle change. Let's just grab everything that's in here and we'll replace what's currently in the editing templates input with that. There's the editing template. There's the input. And there's the new one. All right. Finally, we need to create a function to handle the edit forms on submit event. Add the following just below the previous function you just added, which was right here. Okay. Remember that our edit task callback prop needs the ID of the task we're editing as well as the new name. Bind this function to the form submit by adding the following onSubmit handler to the editing templates form. There's the editing template. And there's the onSubmit that we just added. All right. You should now be able to edit a task in your browser. Well, let's see if indeed that's the case. First of all, as always, let's make sure it's still okay. It's up and running. That's good. All right, let's add a new task. And I'm going to say buy groceries. And I spelled groceries wrong on purpose. All right, it went to 4 tasks. There's our buy groceries. I'm going to edit it. Oh, that doesn't look right. New name. Cancel. Well, you could already tell that something is wrong in there. I can remove it. Okay. It's setting everything up correctly, but it's not allowing us to actually change it. The stuff that it's printing out is not what I would have expected. As always, the answer's in the code, so let's go back up. It worked up to here, I think. So, start by creating the new hook in todo.js, which is where we are. Put this hook, add this underneath the existing hook. And that's what we did. Now create a handle change function. Put this underneath the hooks. And there we put it. But before the templates, so that's good. Next, we'll update the editing templates input, setting the value attribute and binding it. All right, I'm going to just re-grab all of this, copy it, go back to my editing template here, find that entire input. So there's our editing template. Well, this looks screwed up, so that's probably what it was. I don't think I have the input tag here. So let's change it to that. Tab. And tab again. Save. Finally, we need to create a function to handle the forms onSubmit. Add the following just below the function you just put in. That's the handle submit right there, and that was just a copy job, so that should be good. Bind this function to the form submit by adding the following onSubmit handler to the editing templates form. So form class equals stack small onSubmit equal handle submit. That looks good. All right. Again, I've saved already. Let's go back to here. Let's refresh. Let's add a new task, and we'll put here, mow the lawn. Add it. Okay, there's mow the lawn. Of course, I spelled mow wrong. Edit. Mow the lawn. All right, and it looks like it made the change. All right, that was the new name. Not sure if it saved it or not. I don't have these buttons back again. I can cancel. I can edit. I can put that in, but it looks like it should have a different button there other than just cancel and edit. Huh. Well, let's look in here. You should now be able to edit a task in your browser. Yes, I could. All right, I'm going to stop right here, pick it up in the next lecture.